Hello friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Friends, in this video we are going to discuss about Alaunos Therapeutics INC. Now I have discussed about this stock in the month of April, exactly at the bottom, and from that the stock has already moved by more than 150%. And there is a very specific trend that I have talked about. If you want, you can go and check out my previous video. And in this video obviously we are going to talk about the same as well as the trend ahead. So let's discuss and analyze the chart of, or rather the long term chart here, the weekly chart of Alaunos Therapeutics. But before that, if you haven't yet subscribed my channel, just hit on the subscription button, also hit on the notification bell along with the all button to get my updated video notification. So what do we have here? We just need to make sure that the stock is sustaining above these two specific levels. So you have 0.58, which is going to be your immediate support, whereas you have a 0.50, which is going to be your stop loss on the downside. So these are your two specific levels that we are going to look at as far as the lower end of the range is concerned. So what you need to do, please do not go below 0.5 on the downside. Now, as I told you, the stock must sustain above 0.58 for making any further move, and the move has already started. So the next question will be what lies ahead as far as the trend is concerned. Now, beyond 0.58, the next two obvious targets will be 1.46 and you have 1.89. This is your next range, and if you want, you can also include one more to go along with this range. So what do we have here? The third target will be 2.36. so this is the next three targets, or these are your next three targets what we are going to look at as far as the trend is concerned. So please do not go below, beg your pardon, please look at these three specific targets, and only if the stock moves further beyond 2.36 or rather 2.4, we can think about a further up move, and that will only happen if the stock moves beyond 2.4. so these are going to be the next three targets which we are going to look at on the upside. Now above 2.4 we will open up further, or we will see further momentum on the upside, and beyond 2.4 the next range that we have here beyond 2.4 is going to be your next three targets on the upside, which will start with 5.99, then we have 6.8, and then we have the big target of $8. Now you can clearly see, I can simply talk about the range from the upside to the downside, but the thing is stock may find resistance in the middle, where you can see the stock correct, consolidate, both the things will happen meanwhile. So it's very important to talk about all the important levels rather than only talking about the trend and this is the lower end of the range, this is the upper end of the range, and we don't know what will happen in the middle. So this is not going to be the case. So anyways, the thing is, you have your first movement from 0.51 and it can go up to 2.4, and then from 2.4 to $8. Basically this is your range, basically this is your range, and we need not to go beyond this. And the thing is, if the stock moves beyond $8, if the stock moves beyond $8, then only we can talk about $14. This is like an extension, okay? This may or may not happen, so please do not rely on $14 or $15 on the higher side. It may or may not happen. The big range is in between 0.51 on the downside and 8.2 on the upside. If there is a further move, because anyways beyond 0.81 it will be a breakout, so the range or the trajectory will definitely be changed and the stock will open up for a very big move on the upside. If that happens, then we are talking about $14 or $15 will be your first or immediate target that we are going to look at. But let's just focus on 8.2 for the time being, and if there is a further movement it can go up to $15. As I told you, this is an extension. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.